barefoot, so I can feel the coolness of the rocks. They're slightly rounded, yet it's easy to walk on. It's very coolness on my skin because of the shade of the trees.
Beautiful.
The light filters through, but the further I move, the darker, the more filtered the sun is. So I feel the moisture. I can hear the chirping of the birds, various birds. Just keep walking. I could feel leaves of bushes brush by on my arms as I push through. It's going down a slight hill and it curves.
Yes.
It gets a little darker and more dense, but it's not threatening at all. It's very enticing, intriguing.
Yes.
Just keep walking.
Tell
Look
me,
up to see the sun, but I can't see it at this point. The foliage is so dense.
yes. Beautiful. Tell me more about yourself in this place. Tell me what you're wearing.
A very light cotton frock on. I'm barefoot.
What color is that cotton frock?
It's somewhat floral and it's very loose fitting. So it feels very youthful.
Yes. Beautiful.
Very sheer. It just lightly touches my skin. So it's like the plants when I walk by, the ferns, and they touch.
And tell me what the skin looks like. What does your skin look like?
It's very whitish. It's white. Didn't expect that.
Yes.
White, almost iridescent.
Yes. Beautiful.
My fingers are very long. Not like they are now.
Tell me more. Tell me what your feet look like.
They're small. Very small. I feel that I don't always walk. I feel like on my back, I feel like I have wings.
Yes.
So I don't need to walk often. So that's why I notice when I do touch down.
Beautiful.
I can't see my wings, but I sense them there.
We can use all of our knowing. What color wings do you have?
They're like flowers. They're colorful. They're not large, but they're as large as they need to be.
Beautiful. And what does your face look like in this place?
Not like it does now.
Hmm.
My eyes are larger.
Yes.
There's a natural smile.
Uh-huh.
The
Beautiful.
softness.
Mm-hmm.
The gentleness.
Beautiful. Are you wearing anything on your head?
Oh, I have free-flowing hair, but it's a bluish color.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Are you carrying anything in your hands?
I have a scepter.
Yes. Tell me more about that scepter. What does this look like?
It's golden. It's a ball at the end. I'm not sure why I have it. But it feels like it wields power.
Yes.
It feels powerful.
And using all your knowing on this scepter, hey, tell me what you use this scepter for.
You can tell the difference of truth or no truth.
Mm-hmm.
You could feel coming in to any space. It is knowing. It
Yes.
knows.
Mm-hmm.
It knows even before there is knowing.
Tell me how the scepter tells you that. Does it change color or?
It's connected by holding. It
Yes.
communicates through.
Mm-hmm.
So by holding it,
Yeah.
it's like an antenna, external antenna. It
Beautiful.
can read the environment.
Mm-hmm.
You know of all other presences around.
Yes.
You know if danger were lurking.
Mm-hmm.
You know the good that is around. And there is mostly good around.
Mm-hmm.
And plants can communicate through there as well.
Yes.
I know what they think. I know what they feel.
Mm-hmm.
And they share.
Tell me the other uses for this scepter. Is there any other uses?
It is protection as well.
Mm-hmm.
But there is protection in knowing.
Mm-hmm.
That knowing and connecting to source.
Yes. And and tell me how you use it for protection. How does that work?
It emanates love.
Yes.
Attached through source, attached through me.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
it will light and lighten.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Tell me more.
Darkness can't exist around it.
Mm-hmm.
So it emanates its own light, even though it's not light. Light as we know.
Yes.
But you
Beautiful.
can feel it before you see it.
Mm-hmm. And does the scepter work for healing as well?
Oh, yes.
Tell me how that heals. Tell me how that works.
Directly transmits from source when
Mm-hmm.
you allow it.
Mm-hmm.
And focusing your intent
Mm-hmm.
on what it is that needs to be heard, what needs to be, what is amiss,
Yes.
out of alignment,
Mm-hmm.
with intent of healing.
Yes.
The scepter knows, it draws and wraps and heals,
Yes.
seals with love.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Do you get a sense of how your size in this place is? Tell me how large you are or small.
I'm smaller than I am now,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm larger than the plants that I'm walking around.
Yes. Do you get a sense of what you do in this place?
A guardian.
Beautiful.
I communicate their wishes
Yes.
and I bring information down.
Mm-hmm.
We share.
Yes. Do you
We're
get it?
all one.
Yes. Beautiful. Do you get a sense of where this place is?
Not here.
Hmm.
Not here. I'm in another dimension.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a name that people call you in this place?
Elise.
Beautiful. Elise, do you live in this place?
I live in this place.
Beautiful. Can we go to the home where you live?
We can.
Beautiful. Let's be in front of the place where you live now. We're looking at this place. Tell me more about this. What does this look like?
It's a tree. It's an
Mm,
old tree.
beautiful.
I live among the roots.
Mm-hmm.
There are many others like me.
Yes.
You're a community.
Mm-hmm.
We're the protectors of the
Yes.
forest.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Does these ones that live with you, do they have any messages for you today?
Remember,
Mm-hmm.
remember you're one of us.
Mm-hmm.
Just let go.
Yes.
Don't fall prey to the traps that have been set for you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Your inner knowing and your strength will bring you through.
Yes. Beautiful. Do you get a sense of where amongst these people, this community, are you in a position that you assist? Do you have a council?
I'm an elder. I
Mm,
have done this a while. I have grown through the ranks.
yes.
I'm an elder,
Hmm.
and my color is different from some of the others. They're more
Yes.
blue.
Yes. Does this?
And with my wisdom and age comes a lightening
Hmm.
their skin.
Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. And what age do you sense that you are? Do you have an age?
Oh, I'm hundreds, thousands of years old.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Tell me more about this place you live in, this tree. How does that? What does it look like?
It's it's hard to explain because I can only use terms that you'll understand.
Hmm. Hmm.
But going deeper, or like going through, like going through cells, going
Yes.
through atoms.
Hmm.
There's space in between.
Yes.
So it's not solid.
Yes.
It appears solid, but it's not. There's space in between.
Hmm.
And there's much beauty
Yes.
and much harmony.
Hmm.
And many of us are here and live like this.
Yes.
We're underground, we're in rocks, we're in trees, we're in the sky.
Yes. Beautiful.
Gee, not seen if the way one normally looks.
Hmm. Hmm. I know that this place is a different place than this earth realm, but are beings like you in this earth realm as well?
We come across back and forth.
Oh, really?
We
It's
can
beautiful.
trance back and forth and see humans
Hmm.
and see life.
Yes.
But we come to look after the flora and the fauna
So
and
beautiful.
commune with them
Yes.
and give them peace and healing and knowing.
Yes. And how is it? Tell me how you can travel back and forth between the realms. How does this work?
It is simply put stepping through a veil, but to explain it, to see it visually, it's like I can look at something and then parts of it start to black out. It's like a pattern, like a checkerboard. And then there'll be blackness in part of the checkers, and part of it you're still seeing what you're looking at until it fades to black. And you keep moving and you move into the next realm.
Yes. Beautiful. Is it possible for humans to be able to do this as you do between realms?
With help.
Yes.
With assistance.
Are you able to let us know how that is possible for us?
We have to be in a position, in a vibration, and be open to seeing new ways of seeing. Drop fear and doubt.
Yes.
And be willing.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And as you travel between realms, between this earth realm and the beautiful, magical realm of yours, what do you notice with the ascension of earth and the beings on this earth realm?
It is raising. It is absolutely raising.
Yes.
There are many who are walking around in their own bubbles. And within those bubbles, they're held in fear and doubt and lack.
Yes.
And they bump into each other, but they don't really touch each other.
Yes.
And so they live in this gray area. They don't really see color. They think they see color, but it's not real. It's not real. And there's a larger bubble over them that holds them in, holds us all in when we're here. But for those who can see, know that it's not real.
And continue.
More and more are popping their own bubbles, to use an analogy, and start seeing colors that are more real.
Yes.
And seeing what truly is. And by seeing, I mean feeling and having inner knowing.
Yes.
So they have this inner knowing. And they have connecting. They're grounded into Gaia. More in touch with nature, what is real, what is truly real.
Beautiful. And is that because nature is grounded in to the dimension of yours?
Very much so.
Beautiful. And how is it that humans can assist you with the flora and the fauna and helping nature and earth and Gaia to raise in its vibration? What can we do to assist?
To partake in nature, to be in nature. Not to control it quite the way you do. There are those who are awake who know and are working on using, not to control, but to harness the strength
Yes.
of nature, and so that it can replenish and so that it can be recycled and used, and all can benefit. Everything, everyone, everything living will benefit.
Mm-hmm.
What is the methods now are dark, nefarious, and are trying to extinguish. They won't win.
Yes. Beautiful. I see that as well. Tell me, if we raise the vibration of this earth realm of Gaia, would it be easier for us to see beings like yourself?
That is the key.
Yes.
That is the key. When vibration is up, there are those who walk around, and there are many
Mm-hmm.
who can see
Yes.
and feel mostly,
Mm-hmm.
and then allow to see. Being sensitive to that,
Yes.
being in touch.
Is there anything that you can share that we can do to help assist in this?
There is always love.
Yes.
That is the greatest. To give love to others,
Mm-hmm.
to be patient with them. They're on their own path.
Mm-hmm.
The paths will lead them eventually. But to be true to yourself, and in being true to yourself, you're being true to others.
Yes.
Love yourself first.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Is there anything else you would like to share from this scene or being this being?
Mm. It is all as it's meant to be. Have faith.
Mm-hmm.
You are part of the work that is happening around, both inside and out,
Mm-hmm.
and it is good. Blessings to all.
Beautiful. Is there any other messages we need to hear today?
I think this is good.
Beautiful. We're going to close this scene down, closing it down. We're going to drift and float through time and space to the next important scene that we need to see today. When I count from 3 to 1, we're going to drift through time and space. 3, drifting through time and space to the next important scene. 2, almost there. 1, be there now. What do you see, sense, or experience?
I see a lot of white, just
Beautiful.
whiteness.
Mm-hmm.
It's all around me.
Yes.
But that feels like movement, flow. Maybe it's the fog, but it's has a personality. It's comforting.
Yes.
A mist.
Yes. Tell me more about yourself in this place. Tell me what you look like.
I'm younger.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my 20s.
Yes. And
I
as you,
just feel youthful.
yes. And as you look down at your feet, are you wearing anything on your feet?
I am barefoot.
Beautiful. As you look up your legs, do you have clothes? Are you wearing any clothes?
I'm wearing no clothes.
Beautiful. What is
I
your
could feel the hair on my legs moving
Hmm.
like a breeze.
Yes. Is there a lot of hair?
No, fine, but just enough to notice because I
Yes.
haven't noticed before.
I see. Do you feel male or female?
I am male.
Yes. Are you carrying anything in your hands?
No, but my hands are large and they're strong.
Yes. And what do your barefoot feet look like?
They're large
Yes.
and they're very sturdy.
Hmm.
Like I walk around barefoot.
Yes. Do they seem normal human size for a large male?
They seem a little larger.
Yes. Beautiful. What color is your skin?
It's brown. It's very
Brown.
brown.
Hmm. I see. Are you wearing any jewelry or carrying any tools?
I have a leather bracelet on my right hand and
Uh-huh.
on my neck I have, I don't know if it's a tooth or a stone,
Mm.
a leather thong.
Hmm. And using all our knowing, we can focus in and look at this either tooth or stone. What kind of stone or tooth is it?
It's actually a bear claw
I see.
with a larger portion of the claw,
Hmm.
a bone attached as well.
Yes. Do you get a sense of where you got this bear claw from?
I earned it.
Hmm.
I killed the bear.
Yes. See. Are you wearing anything on your head?
No, I have long flowing hair,
Mhm.
long dark brown.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Do you get a sense that you have a family in this place?
I have family and I have a tribe,
Yes.
one of the guardians and the hunters.
Hmm. Do you get a sense of where this place is?
It's long ago,
Hmm.
thousands of years ago.
Beautiful. Do you get the sense that it is on this earth place just long ago?
Yes, it is.
Beautiful. Let's go to your village or the place where you live. Tell me about this.
It's a cave.
Mm-hmm.
We wander sometimes,
Yes.
but we come back different times of the year.
Hmm.
I killed this bear in the cave.
Oh, yes.
I wasn't alone, but I was the one that made the kill.
Yes.
We, instead of getting the entire paw, I split it up with my fellow my fellow men,
Hmm.
and we each took a claw
Hmm.
to represent our bonding and our fight as
Yes.
one.
Hmm. Very beautiful. Tell me more about your family in this place.
I am not I'm not married yet. I'm not betrothed,
Hmm.
but I do have family around me. I
Yes.
have my grandmother.
Hmm.
My father has died, but my mother and my two sisters are still alive, and they look to me for strength and for hunting.
Yes.
We hunt we hunt as a group,
Hmm.
but each family needs to have someone to hunt for
Hmm.
or agree to hunt for.
Hmm.
And I am very good at what I do.
Yes.
And I give to others who have lost the men
Hmm.
and their families.
Yes. So you've had to take up the position of your father
Yes.
after he passed. Tell me what he passed from.
Warring with another tribe,
Hmm.
disagreement
Yes.
over hunting lands.
Yes. Eyes are the windows to the soul, and as you look as your family, do you recognize any of your family in this lifetime?
I recognize my dad.
Hmm.
This is my grandmother.
Yes. Beautiful.
They were
Beautiful.
both wise,
Uh-huh.
both
And
provide and teach.
mhm. And they were in this light incarnation with Leslie at this time?
Yes.
I see. Beautiful. Beautiful. What did tell me what your grandmother taught?
The old ways,
Yes.
how to be in touch with Mother Earth
Hmm.
and how to read the signs
Yes.
and knowing and live an internal fairness. Never take more than you need.
Beautiful.
Pay homage.
Hmm. Tell me, tell me how many siblings you have in your family.
I have two sisters.
Yes. Beautiful. And do these sisters share in this lifetime of this incarnation with Leslie?
Oh,
I see.
other lifetimes.
I see. Beautiful. Is there any messages that your family or any of the other tribes members have for you today?
Stay true.
Hmm.
Stay true to you.
Yeah.
You're on you're on your path, but you always knew that. They chuckle.
Yeah. Mhm.
Don't forget what you learned here and bring it forward.
Yes. Is there any information or knowledge that we can bring forward today from this lifetime into this incarnation?
To work as one to be successful in
Hmm.
what you're attempting to attain.
Yes.
It's all together.
Yes. Beautiful.
Work. We work together, all together.
Hmm.
We're all important. We all play our roles.
Hmm. Beautiful. Can they share with you a message on how you can access this knowledge and information from this lifetime in this incarnation?
The silent moments when you sit,
Hmm.
keep your head clear
Yes.
and look into nature, and you will find the answers.
Beautiful.
Seek.
Mhm. Anything else?
That is all.
Beautiful. Are there any other messages we need to get from this scene? Anything we need to learn today from this scene?
Oh,
Beautiful. In a moment, We're going to close down this scene, closing the scene down. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. We're going to travel through time and space to the next important scene that we need to see today. 3, closing the scene down, traveling through time and space. 2, almost there. 1, be there now. What do you see, sense, or experience?
I'm actually sitting in my comfort, easy room,
Hmm.
my music room,
Yes.
sitting comforted by the space I created here
Hmm.
on earth.
Yes.
It's my meditation room.
Yes.
I feel happy and complete and safe there.
Mm-hmm. What is your age in this place?
I am Leslie now.
Yes. Does this seem, your linear time, does this seem like a future time?
Yes,
Be-
yes.
Beautiful. You get a sense of what year it is.
Next year, the year after,
Mm-hmm.
I feel much bliss,
Mm-hmm.
much happiness. Things have
Beautiful.
changed
Yes.
for the better.
Tell me more about that. How have they changed for the better?
My senses, lies have been shared and people have woken up.
Yes.
They have learned, they are learning.
Mm-hmm.
They, darkness cannot hide anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The truth has come out that we have been played
Yes.
and that we look at each other differently. It was hard for many. It was hard for many. Many did not make it,
Mm-hmm.
but that was part of the role.
Mm-hmm. Tell me how it is that they did not make it. What has happened to them?
They could not, they chose not, they planned not
Mm-hmm.
to transcend.
Yes.
They were going to stay in a lower vibration. They were not.
Yes.
It was their choice.
Yes. And tell me how this happens, to the frequency, we raise the frequency and they could not be in that frequency. Is that how that works?
The darkness had too deep a hold on them,
Mm-hmm.
be it their ego,
Yes.
be it entities, be it that they were demonic forces themselves.
Yes.
They were the counterattack that wasn't allowing us to ascend,
Yes.
spread the lies,
Mm-hmm.
the deceit that kept people locked
Mm-hmm.
in their own fear, the guilt, their shame, their doubt, and being unable to see another way, that
Yes.
there could be another way.
Mm-hmm.
Their patterns were so entrenched.
Yes.
And once people recognize that their patterns are just patterns
Mm-hmm.
and that they could
Yes.
step away,
Mm-hmm.
it's easy, easier than you think, and hard at the same time.
Yes.
It's the duality, the conundrum
Mm-hmm.
we experience every day.
Yes. I see. Tell me more about this time and this home? What does this look like? Does it look different
It feels lighter,
later?
and that even the walls exude joy.
Yes.
The vibration in the walls are matched to mine.
Hmm.
There's no darkness, there's no sense of evil, of fear. There's just like an easy sigh
Yes.
to be here
Hmm.
and be happy and feel complete and whole
Hmm.
and without any lack. It's freeing, very freeing.
Yes. Beautiful. Tell me about any changes to your body. Did you experience any changes to your body?
Yes, I've reversed aged.
Yes. Beautiful.
It's all part of it.
Hmm.
It's all letting go of the deceit.
Hmm.
And once we do, then our bodies have the ability to completely heal
Hmm.
all that ailed, all that was being held within our bodies. Once we do, our bodies can regenerate to a healthier time, not to your youth, not to a 4-year-old or a 20-year-old,
Yes.
but to a healthy time so they could live longer as
Hmm.
we were always meant to be.
Yes. And tell me, what age do you feel now?
I feel like I'm at least in my 40s,
Yes.
but I know I am older,
Hmm.
which is makes me smile.
Hmm. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So we've gone to a more vibrant time, and our bodies have healed and corrected these dense issues. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Tell me more about the world around the earth and the way it looks.
The earth was healing all along.
Hmm.
We didn't. We were shown how to look at it incorrectly.
Yes.
There are cycles. We know this.
Hmm.
But it was going through a cycle and it was shedding.
Hmm.
And while the new people on earth, the younger ones, the younger old souls, have been figuring out new ways of doing things. And we've been shedding our old beliefs. We're seeing new ways of old ways, Tesla beliefs,
Yes.
free energy. There's a whole different way of looking at our neighbors. They're no longer a threat.
Hmm.
There's plenty for everyone. There's always been plenty for everyone. But the fear of lack, the fear of not having enough, the need to hoard has created demons in us.
Hmm. Hmm.
And once the veil is lifting, more and more are seeing that. And
Yes.
it is changing the way we're doing things.
Hmm.
And it just feels amazing. You just wake up happy. You just wake up happy. The oceans are clearing, the skies are clear, and humans are learning how to live with nature.
Yes.
It's still a process. It's still a process, but we're getting closer. A lot closer than when we are than today.
Yes. And and tell me, since you're in the same house, how is this house powered? We talk about free energy.
It is a free energy. It
Hmm.
is emanated. You don't have power grids. The poles are still up.
Hmm.
They're still underground.
Yes.
But there are small units that we can each have that can power our house, everything that we need. and it continuously runs. It is not harmful,
Mhm.
and it's everything that we need. Everyone has access.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Are you able to tell us how this works? These individual units for each house?
The they reciprocate. They recharge each other.
Mm.
I don't know the language,
Yes.
but it's self-charging. It's self-generating.
Mhm.
I would have to say perhaps the same as what Tesla had. I
Yes.
don't know. But it's like an ever-going battery
Mhm.
that will never wear out, but
Yes.
it emanates energy,
Yes.
and it's a clean energy. It's not damaging. Once our frequency has raised,
Mhm.
and as it has, once everyone, then it won't be harmful to anyone.
Mhm. Tell me more about how this looks. What does this battery that never dies look?
It's like just a small box. It's fully enclosed, so you
Mhm.
can't see inside,
Yes.
but it's not very large. I would maybe a foot
Mhm.
or two,
Yes.
but it's able to be like Wi-Fi. It's
Yes.
just there, and you just turn on your appliances and they work.
Mm. Beautiful. Does this run our communication as well?
Yes,
Beautiful.
yes,
Beautiful.
it powers.
Mhm. And we are able to communicate through this as well across like we do with the internet at this time too?
It through the heavens. It can go all the way
Yes.
and through space. It
Mm.
connects.
Yes. Beautiful. Is there any more that you can tell us about this place?
Mm, it's in our future.
Yeah.
It's in our future. Many of us will still be alive when
Yes.
this happens,
Hmm.
but it's in the works.
Yes. Definitely beautiful to look forward to.
Mm.
Are there any other messages in this place? Your family in this home, do they have any messages for you today?
Oh,
Beautiful. Is there anything else that we can gather from this scene?
be ready.
Yes.
Be ready. Keep intending for this to happen. Make it manifest even quicker
Hmm.
because it's there.
Yes. Is there anything you can share with us on how we can assist with this and help to make it happen?
Your intention and knowing.
Hmm.
Just know that what's around and what's running will drop by the wayside,
Yes.
and not relying on that will facilitate and stimulate the growing of the industry, the learning the knowledge to create this and to bring it out. It exists, but it's to bring it out and mass produce, provide
Hmm.
for everyone.
Yes.
But knowing is manifesting.
Hmm. Are there any other gifts that we are using in this place in the future?
Don't understand your
Do,
question.
are we using telepathy or
Oh, yes, yes. That is what's grown exponentially, that we already have it. We
Mhm.
already have it, developing it more so.
Yes.
But telepathy, communicating with animals, with plants. There are those who will specialize. Not one will master all, but there are those that will go in different directions based on that as part of their skills, their abilities. They will gravitate towards what they can communicate with, and that is what helps us grow further.
Yes.
Whether it's through plants or animals or minerals or stones, we will gravitate towards directions that pulls us towards. And once we start going that direction and then communicating to the whole, we'll connect pieces of the puzzle together that will make a more complete picture that everyone can see and then know and share. And by each doing their part, we work as one.
Beautiful, beautiful. And do you get a sense of what traveling is like? How we can travel to the different communities?
We will travel and we will manage to fly, but not in the means that we know. We can use portals, which we know, the Merkaba, we have our own within.
Yes.
But there are locations in Earth that will allow us to travel off-Earth or in other dimensions and in other parts of the Earth. They're being used now. We know this.
Yes.
But they will be opened when they're safe. And when we have evolved enough to the right vibration that will allow the individual to utilize. But until that time, it would not be advisable.
Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Is there anything else we need to gather from this scene?
It is beautiful to be here. It is very warming of the heart. And to know that it is within our grasp makes it even more delicious to know. I look forward to it.
Beautiful. It's very exciting times. Beautiful. We're going to close this scene down. We're going to leave these parts of ourselves in the white light to continue on their journey. We're going to leave them there in these places and times. They will continue with their journey. They will find out what they need to find and journey where they need to journey. I would like to ask for all the consciousness of this one to reintegrate back into the body. And in a moment, I am going to count to 10. And on the count of 10, you will be wide awake and feeling wonderful all over. 1, 2, feeling the breathing becoming a little faster. 3, 4, beginning to move the arms and legs around. 5, 6, becoming more aware of the room and the space around you. 7, 8, coming up nicely now, 9, 10, wide awake, feeling, stretching, rubbing, feeling wonderful all over. Get, yeah. Woo-wee.
Ooh, wow. Wow, it's daytime. Wow.
Did you think it was going to be nighttime?
Wow. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, that's
wow,
awesome.
Crazy. Well, I hope you have a recording.
Oh, yes, I'll send you that recording very well. Do you remember a lot of that? We were traveling all over the place. It was amazing.
I remember some parts I kind of like I woke up.
Yeah.
Like I would wake up and we were doing something and then I'd be in it and then I'd kind of float away again, and then we were in it, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long we spent. It could have been 4 hours. I don't know,
we
or an
it
hour,
was it was
2 hours.
only 2 hours. It was 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
yeah. Time is so different when we're doing this. It doesn't make sense to us at
No,
all.
it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
the
Wow. I just
freaking
want to go outside and run.
right,
Woohoo!
right. Well, don't get all crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna feel like you ran a marathon. You're gonna feel
Oh
amazing and
goodness.
wonderful. You're gonna be.
I could feel stuff just moving through my body, and
Mhm.
just tingling, and oh my goodness, yes. Just kept bringing it back in and just staying in. I did hear my dog bark a couple times, but it's going like, yeah,
That's ju-
background.
just a normal sound.
Right, right,
Just a normal
right.
sound. And the scenes you saw today were absolutely incredible. That first one, your basic, I believe, a Fey element.
Wait.
Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, the scenes
Yes,
you saw today, you're a Fey, and
yes.
you took care of the trees and stuff like that, and you could go back and forth between the Earth realm and that realm,
That was, wow, wow,
and
wow.
there was so much good information shared there that I don't take very good notes, so me recalling it again is really kind of difficult. But you had a scepter, and you were able to heal with it. You were able to communicate with it. You were able to share energy with it. Um,
Wow, 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 wow.
you use that for protection as well, and gave some beautiful points on how we can help with the ascension of this earth, and how we can help nature move along and Gaia move along with the ascension.
Wow,
So
wow, wow. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent.
so
Oh, nice.
I mean
I mean,
it's
I was there. I remember walking down
mhm,
um, cobblestones.
yeah,
I remember walking down cobblestones.
mhm, and it was
It
beautiful.
kind of went out,
Yeah,
kind of went in and out. And with flowers, I do remember that. We were talking about
right.
flowers. Yes. Oh,
And
yes, and the Fae.
and then the next scene, it was, I mean, that one was still chock full of information. You were a male, and actually thousands of years ago, living in a cave with family unit tribe.
Uh,
And every one of these scenes was basically community based and going back to our roots, and
oh,
it's absolutely amazing.
wow, wow,
And
wow, wow.
and the next scene, where we're looking at the future moment of you in this reincarnation,
Mm,
where we have ascended to the point where everything is like you were blissed out in your study or your music room, you called it, that
uh,
you have in this place right now.
wow, wow, wow.
And it was only a year or two in advance, and we've
Wow.
come that far, is what you
It's
said,
coming. It's coming. It's coming. I
right?
did. Yes.
So it's
Woo.
absolutely beautiful scenes all the way through, and such an amazing help with
Wow,
the
wow,
information
wow.
that came through.
I'm gonna look really forward to listening. Yes, I do agree. I think you're right that, it's like, yes, I just can feel a freeness in my body. So, I mean, you feel like a kid when you just had to like sit down. Okay, you're done with school. You can go out and run outside and play. It's like, sing, that's what I want to do right now. So,
And you're like brighter and glowing right now.
oh
It's
my
it's
goodness. Yes, yes, yes,
absolutely
yes.
amazing. And
I'm excited.
and so this one was so chock full with good information. I
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Would you be okay with me sharing this to YouTube? Once you view it and I take out, I don't we really didn't have a lot of real personal information in it. So
Yeah, I
so
I would be I would be fine with it. I definitely um I just felt with the healing and what we, going through and clearing
mhm,
that, like I said, I knew the answers before I wrote them down,
right.
really what is. So they were kind of,
Yep.
would come through quickly.
Hmm.
But I think going through and doing all the healing in the beginning and the clearing,
Hmm.
um, just set up for any of the questions that were answered is like, yep,
Right.
yes, no, no, yes, next
Yep.
question.
Yep.
It was
Yep.
just like, it just felt like it's already,
Hmm. And
in the process.
Yep, we're able to, once we get that clearing done and that stuff shifted off of us, we're able to make a better and clearer, a more high frequency
Exactly.
connection to our higher self and source.
And that switching as far as even like the mind's eye, even like boop, you
Yep.
know, from looking at it as if, oh, this was a detriment. It's like boop, nope, it was just a blip, and not focusing on it, it's gone. Intention with that.
Yes.
Yes.
It's absolutely amazing. I love these journeys. I mean, they're so spectacular. I mean,
Yeah, well, you
they're
fabulous
so
job.
they're so beautiful.